good evening, good evening. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I think we might have solved the problem with the technical difficulties of everything jumping and how stuff is going on with it. And preferably we can get through this and hopefully we solve the problem. But that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, everyone, welcome to Real Talk Conversations, where we created a platform we come together and commune together, not divide each other. And we're glad that y'all sticking around. We had a great session a few minutes ago on my son platform on the Smooth Talk podcast, and you're not alone. And that was pretty good. That was pretty good there, touched on some things after we got through some of the difficulties of it. But we got through some things and we're here. We're gonna talk about some other things here over on here. So I hope everyone is everyone is tuning in and everyone is good and everyone that's here. I hope y'all can hear me and hear us pretty good. Let us know that you can hear us. Let us know if we skipping or pausing or lagging or anything. Just let us know what the deal is, so we can try to fix as we go. We can try to fix it as we go. But like I said, once again, thank y'all, everyone, for joining in. Thank everyone for being over on my son platform as well. So we're gonna get right into this. So today's topic is gonna be mindful of how people treat you.
All right. So y'all can hear this.
Be mindful. Be mindful of how people treat you. Be mindful of that. Some people will celebrate you. Some people will dog you out. Some people will even come to your celebration to talk about you at the same time. So be mindful of how they treat you. Be mindful how they talk about you. Don't worry about these folks. Just be mindful of.
Yeah. Now, since my podcast, y'all could hear me and could not hear me and all this other stuff. Y'all probably gonna hear me talk a lot on this one, but yeah, I got a lot to say. But yeah,
and that's fine. If you do, that's fine. It's always good to hear young people interact and say certain things.
that was so kidding.
Even on a topic like this right here. Be mindful of how people treat you. You gotta, one of the things, and I got my notes right here in front of me. One of the things is about boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries. And everything. And boundaries, paying attention to how others treat you helps you set and enforce healthy boundaries. You deserve to be treated with kindness, respect, consideration, and it's okay to assert those boundaries when they are crossed. It's okay to put them people in check.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay to put them in check.
Sometimes you have to. You gotta have boundaries, yeah. You have to have it. If you don't, that's gonna go left immediately.
Immediately. So it's okay to have them. It's okay to put them in check. Put them in check. They'll be all right. They'll survive. Don't even worry about it. They'll survive.
Be all right. But yeah, they'll be all right. You gotta have boundaries. It's only right. If you don't, that's like an invitation for them to treat you just any kind of way and say whatever they feel like and do whatever they feel like. Especially if you don't stop it right then and there, it's just gonna continue.
Yeah, because if you're not careful, it's gonna continue and continue and continue, and they're gonna dog you out, and they're gonna dog you out, and they're gonna say this and they're gonna say that about you.
Yeah,
Hey, Sasha.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody has experienced that in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Some probably still experiencing to this day. So yeah, you got to have boundaries, though. You got to set them.
And you got to set your boundaries. You got to set them. Sometimes it's best to set them in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. That's why I tell people now, like, if they trying to be friends or whatever, I'll let you know what it is off rip. And if you can't accept that, it is what it is. But, later on down the road, If you get mad for whatever reason, that's on you at that point. 'Cause I told you what it was. So you just gotta look at it that way. But it's best to let them know up front from the jump, so there's no miscommunication or no, misunderstanding, or just it just won't be no problems in general. I mean, obviously they're gonna have their ups and downs, but it won't be that deep, if that makes sense.
And it's okay to let them know. It's okay. It's okay. Look, I'm not gonna put up with this. It's okay to tell them that. I'm not gonna deal with this. It's okay to say that. I'm not gonna go through that, and I'm not gonna be involved in a whole bunch of mess that you'd like to be involved in. It's okay to set that boundary right there.
Yeah. Like another reason, excuse me, another reason why you have to be like careful how you treat people is because you don't know what they're capable of doing. They might be on their last straw, or they just might be crazy, and you don't even know it. So you can probably sit here and do whatever and cuss them out, or whatever it is you do. They might be on the verge of crashing out and just snap. You don't know what they capable of doing, so you just gotta be careful. So I treat people how I want to be treated. Now, don't get me wrong. I give respect, but also I don't just sit here and just give respect just to anybody that don't deserve it. But off real, I like give you respect. But if I see you being disrespectful, that's going out the window. But I handle it in a way to where it's like I'm not doing too much. But majority of the time, I'll remove myself from the situation before anything goes on. So even if you disrespecting me, I don't gotta say nothing back to you. I just go about my day and leave it where it's at. That's just me. Some people be ready to fight.
Yeah. And to add to that is what we were just saying, teaching others how to treat you by being mindful of how people treat you and asserting your boundaries when necessary. You teach others how to treat you with respect and dignity. You can do that. You teach them how to respect you with and show dignity with you. And if they don't want to do that, it's okay. Leave. You don't have to put up with that. I don't care if it's your family member. I don't care if you're a friend. I don't care what it is, especially if you're dating, girlfriend, boyfriend. You got to put up that whole bunch of mess that they got going on.
All right.
Why?
Just because they're your girlfriend or boyfriend.
You got to put up.
You got to put up with it, bro.
If they're showing you this stuff in the relationship,
take heed of that.
You gonna mess around. You get married. You gonna be dealing with it and a whole lot more in that.
Yeah. Like the way I am now, I trust. Well, it depends, but it's like you kind of like try to trust people to be themselves. Like, and what I mean, but even then, there's a lot of people that don't even be themselves fully. But when I see the true you for real, once I see it, then I know, okay, this is the real you. I take heed. I'm not finna just tread lightly when it comes to that. Like, I'm gonna be like, all right, bet. So this the real you. So now I'm gonna keep that in mind. I just separate myself from you because like I seen the real you. But sometimes it'd be at the beginning, it'd be in the middle, or it'd be later. So everybody's experience is different. But if you see it in the beginning, don't ignore it.
No, don't
ignore that, bro. You'll save yourself a headache and time wasted, and a whole bunch of other things. So just keep that in mind. So even if you got that gut feeling, not something that's in your gut is probably right.
Yeah.
It's the difference between having a gut feeling and reacting based off emotions. Those are two different things.
Women, they call it women intuition. Men have the same thing. It's just not like y'all intuition, but we have the same thing. But we have gut feelings too. We have all that kind of stuff too. And one thing about that, we got to learn how to listen to our gut feeling. If it feels crazy, it probably is crazy. Probably is. So we have to understand that also. We have to go through that also. We have to deal with that also. So be mindful. Be mindful of these folks. Be mindful of these folks. Be mindful of these people and how they treat you. Be mindful of how they celebrate you. I'm gonna pull up a couple of things here. and stuff like this, you know. Y'all excuse that part because I be in the back chat on a with some guys and stuff like that. One of the things of be mindful how people treat you. I added to treat you at the end is how they make you feel. How does someone make you feel? Think about that. How does someone make you feel? And all this stuff, how do they make you feel? How do they react to your good news? Because you know how people do when they hear you got something going on, you got some great stuff going on. Oh, they got a problem with it. So how do they make you feel once they heard about your good news or what you're doing and what's going on in your life? Think about it. How they make you feel? Be mindful of them folks. Be mindful of them very same folks that say, "Oh man, I celebrate you, I celebrate you, I celebrate you," but then at the same time they stabbing you in the back. At the same time they talking about you, they dogging you out like you ain't nobody.
What was the question?
Huh?
What was the question?
Oh, I had put up
okay.
I know I said be mindful how people, and I added how to treat you and stuff like that. And I went through a couple of them, like how they make you feel, how to react to your good news.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do they respond when you need help? And we were just talking about the boundaries. Respond to your boundaries. When you set them boundaries, how do they respond to it? Do they like it? Do they get mad? How? I mean, think about it. How do they include you? Energize or deplete you? I pay attention to everything and everyone. I listen to what you say, how you say it, the tone of which you say it. You know what? That's a good observation because sometimes the way they say it is in a meaningful way.
Mm-hmm.
Do they include you? Do they give you room to take up space? Be mindful how they encourage you, how they celebrate you, like I was saying earlier, or allow you to shine. And one of the main things that I think is very important, all of them is important, but I look at this one at the bottom the most. Be mindful how they support you.
Yeah. Because you got people that support you, but they trying to still outdo you.
I'm a park it right there for a second. That support is something else.
Hey, Yana, welcome back. But yeah,
that support is that's something serious, boy.
Yeah, it is something serious.
It's something serious because a lot of people, as me and a friend of mine always say, a lot of people have selective support. And what I mean by that is different definition, but what I mean by that, they'll support everybody else heavily, but when it comes to you,
it's like questionable.
Yeah. And a lot of times it is because it's you. They don't want you to be, I said, doing great things or doing a little bit better than them.
Like I said, if they wanted you there, they will have made sure that you were told about it, period.
Yeah.
That much is true.
Yes, it is. Because look how they do. Look how they just mess around, like, okay, whatever. You got this person support you with all this. And then you have other people that say they're your friends and family. Say, I got you, cuz, I got your friend, my friend. I'm gonna support you. But then you see them supporting somebody else. They don't even really know like that. instead of you, but they call you your friend, but they call you family. And I'm not throwing no stone at nobody because we all pay attention to a lot of people. Just like I pay attention to my circle. And not only my circle, I pay attention to his circle around him.
Yeah.
And some of my friends, I pay attention to their circle around them because sometimes you don't see them because you don't see it because it may be your family member or friend. So you think, well, my friend won't do me like that. My boy can tell you something. Friends are something else too. Sasha said, every time I had something great going and was telling others, someone else would make it about them. So I learned to keep quiet and not tell certain people. It felt awful, especially because it was a close family who would do this. Made me feel like I didn't matter to anyone because even the adults would act like that person's news was better than mine. Yes, they do. They will make you feel like that.
Mm-hmm. It's a terrible feeling, boy.
Yes, it is. But then when it's time for them to be supported and you don't support them like that, they mad at you.
They mad at you.
And then once you say, you know what? You know why I didn't support you like that? Because you didn't support me like that. They get mad at that. But then they can't really say nothing. But then they try to become a victim. You ain't a victim. You get back what you give. That ain't trying to be funny. That's just honest talking. That's just real talk. You get back what you give. If you support a whole lot of other people, go find the people that supported you heavily like that. If you supported certain people just a little bit, then that's all they're gonna give you. They're gonna give you a little bit. You can try to drag God in this all you want to. That ain't got nothing to do with God. Or you just hating because now I'm trying to do something. No, I'm not just hating. I'm just doing what you did, how you did me. And see, people don't like that. But see, you got to quit using, certain scriptures out of the Bible. But then when that same scripture get thrown back at you, you don't like it. You got to quit that.
Like I said, I stopped calling my friends and family first and start paying attention to who called me first. And my phone doesn't ring. I don't do selective love and communication right.
That's right. That's right. It's a trip. I put it that way.
It'd be funny. I'd just be like, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
But they have selective support.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad they had that up there when I got that picture. It's because that's what they do.
They be playing favorites. They try to act like they not, but it be favorites.
Yeah.
You be knowing. I might not say nothing, but I be knowing it be favorites.
Yeah. Yes.
She said same. Yeah.
They use treat people and do people the way you want to be treated or want to be done to you. But then if I treat you like that, it's a good chance you ain't gonna treat me back like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I support you like that, it's a good chance you ain't gonna support me back like that. It's a very good chance. But see, one good thing about us is that we don't get so caught up in that kind of stuff. We just see. We sit back quietly and we go on and we just see and we just pay attention of what's going on out here. We see it. I had a post up like that one time. A lot of you have selective support. People pay attention of how you support others versus how you support them. People pay attention to that.
You got to give support to receive your support. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
That's right. And another top thing I'd like to bring up is self-worth.
Yeah. You got to know your self-worth.
How people treat you can significantly impact your self-worth and self-esteem. It's important to surround yourself with people who value and respect you. Y'all hear that? Surround yourself with people who value and respect you, who value and respect you.
I can't be around nobody that don't respect me.
You got to know your self-worth. Do you even know your self-worth?
Yeah, that's the main question.
Yeah, that's the main question. Do you know your self-worth? And like I said on his platform earlier, I don't care if you dating or whatever, a man or woman cannot validate who you are. Because you need a man and woman to validate who you are, you in trouble with yourself. Because you're gonna always be looking for that from some man or woman.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So think about it. Do you know your self-worth? What about you? You know your self-worth?
Yeah. That's why I don't like. It's a lot of stuff that back then I used to tolerate. I don't do that no more. I had to know who I am, and yeah, I know my self-worth. Cause I had people that try to like make me feel like I was beneath them and a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and I was like, I ain't none of them things you say, nor if I did anything to be what you said. So even then, like for you to say that I'm beneath you or whatever, that means you have the idea of like you some type of god or something, like you better than me or whatever. I'm like, you feel
trying to be
way,
that
that's
low
you.
key.
But then as soon as something, because I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. I've never done that, nor will I ever will do it. But I mean, I'm like, bro, God just gonna deal with you. That plus karma does happen. So I just be like, when something happen, that's on you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And then something bad happened to them. Now they ready to try to pop back in my life or whatever. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I forgave you, but I ain't gotta be stupid though.
That's right. God, like Loki, what's that? Avengers? When
Yeah.
Loki told the Hulk he was beneath him, the Hulk grabbed him and slung him around.
Slammed to the ground. Like, oh.
Then walked off from him. See, it's okay when people think you are beneath them. Walk off from the people, including family.
I take that as motivation, though.
That's right. You take what they try to turn into bad, you take it and make it out of motivation.
I just take it as motivation because at the end of the day, I don't got nothing to prove to you. I'm doing it for myself and for the other things I'm fighting for. But I just be all right, bet that's how you feel. That's how you feel. You gonna find out though when the results kick in. When that rebuttal kick in,
Yeah. So know your self-worth. Who are you? And do you know who you are? You should know something. You should know who you are. Nobody should be able to tell you who you are. Yes, they can help you find who you are, but they shouldn't. Nobody should be able to tell you who you are. You should know. I'm not doing the chase thing. It's a give and take. I reach out, but I'm not going to keep doing it because it's exhausting. Reassuring someone who drama and insecurities. Learning your worth is not easy. There's work that I come with it.
right. Like that whole chasing and doing all that other stuff. Nah, bro. I don't got the energy for that. Nor I got the time. I got other stuff to worry about. Like I love you, but I ain't got the energy for it.
No,
because it is exhausting. Like over time, it does get aggravating, and it just becomes repetitive because it's like, right, you keep doing the same thing.
Yeah,
but no.
Now watch this. Relationships.
Oh, this for me.
How people treat you is a reflection of the quality of your relationship. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. If someone consistently mistreats you, it may be a sign that the relationship is not healthy or sustainable. And I don't know why we get it. And I know we all have had this before, happened to us before, but I don't know why we get in our mindset that we can change people. We see all the red flags in a relationship, but one of the main things we do, I can change that person. You can't change that person.
Change them. They have to want to change.
I know he or she like to do these things, but I can change them and stop them from doing that kind of stuff. No, you can't.
You can't.
That's up to them.
I learned that at a young age, boy. I was like, yeah, leave that where it said, I can't change you.
Oh, he's an abuser. Oh, she's an abuser. Oh, I can help change. All they need is some love. That ain't gonna change.
It'll get better over time. Okay.
You may be the very victim that they throw out there. Me either. I would tell anyone young and old that respect runs two ways. I'm not a disrespectful person, but if you come at me wrong, I would respectfully tear you off and wash my hands of you in a hot second. Because I already beat myself down enough. I don't need anyone's help in that department. My mental state ain't all the way there, but I'm working on it. And while I'm working on it, I don't have time for anyone's mess. If you are not for me to get better, then you are against me, and I need to remove myself from you.
Mm-hmm. Trying to change someone's harder on you than on them. Yeah,
Yes, it is. It's hard.
That's exhausting.
Yes, it is. It's very exhausting. And the thing about it is that we keep going. We'll run back. Oh, she said they changed. Same thing happened again. We leave, we come back. Oh, because we have this thing. Are we trying to change someone? You can't change no one. Yes, somebody can come into your life that you would advance and become better. I'm not saying you can't become better, but they can't change your whole state of being. Of abuser cannot be changed like that. You can give him all the love you want to. He's gonna abuse until he really stop doing that, or he get the mentally and physically help from someone. Got to physically sit in front of somebody and talk to someone.
Taylor said, had a relationship almost destroy my self-worth. I had to remember who I was before then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to. You got to know yourself.
You got to know yourself. So how people treat you is a reflection of the quality of your relationship. Oh, don't get it twisted. Men and women will come in the beginning of a relationship, oh, lovey-dovey and all this. I don't do this and do that. But over time, if you stick around long enough,
you're going to see the real
you see the real person.
I've had, in relationships point of view, yeah, I've had that happen. Friendships, I kind of see it earlier before, but in a relationship standpoint, because I've had people ask me the same question, well, why you didn't just leave in the beginning? I'm like, because it wasn't like that in the beginning. It wasn't like that at the beginning, Well, I call it the honeymoon stage, but yeah, it wasn't like that from the jump. It just over time, like it happened over time.
Mm-hmm. And it continued to happen.
And it continued to happen. And then I was like, nah, I can't keep doing this. And gone.
So be mindful how people treat you. Guys will treat you a certain way because they got an agenda. Women do too, but I ain't no woman, so I'm a guy. A lot of times we have an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
I learned in therapy, you can't take someone else's trash when your trash can is already full. You can't put their problems on your back when you haven't learned from your own mistakes. Yup.
Like
you can't. And some people will come and dump their trash all on you.
Yeah. But like even when when people do stuff for me or whatever, I ask them like, what you doing this for? And I ask that for a reason because yeah, you got the ones that do out of kindness of their heart, they just nice and all the other stuff. I know that. But like you said before, it's people that have hidden agendas, they doing this in hopes of, something in return or whatever. And usually people that do stuff like that, I don't want you nowhere near me because now I'm gonna look at you different. Because if you doing this but trying to cover it up like you doing out of kindness of your heart, but deep down you looking for something in return or whatever your hidden agenda is, then I cannot associate with you no more. I cut you off real quick. I just
Yeah. Say it loud. Yeah. And then here's another good one. Self-care.
Yeah.
Be mindful how people treat you is an act of self-care. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and removing yourself from toxic relationships or environments can greatly improve your overall happiness and quality of life. Self-care is very important too. Goes right along with self-worth. Self-care. Take care of yourself. Get away from all that toxic stuff. You know, a lot of us, we're toxic by hanging around toxic people.
Mm-hmm.
If you hang around long enough, it'll rub off on you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not really strong like that anyway, it'll rub off on you.
A lot of people don't believe that, but that does happen. Yeah, welcome back. But it does happen. You know, when you hang around with certain people, you start picking up certain characteristics that are like them. You start acting like them in some way, shape, or form. It does happen. That can be a relationship, friendship, family, whatever. It don't matter.
Yeah.
That does happen. You hang around long enough, you start acting like them. You ever notice like anybody that you cool with, close to, whatever, and let's say y'all got like, you know, some lingo, some code words y'all use or whatever, and they started saying it, that means you've been around them long enough.
Yeah.
So if that's easy to happen, 9 times out of 10, it's just as easy for you to pick up the same characteristics and stuff.
Yep.
Mike said, no distance yourself from them, even if it is family. Yeah.
And that helps out, Mike. Not saying you don't love your family, but I hope y'all got what he said.
I can love you.
Even if it is family, put a distance in between that.
I can love you, but from a distance.
Yeah. We can be at the cookout, we can be at the family reunion, we can be still talking around, hanging around with each other. But I would distance myself on a whole lot of stuff from you, even though you can be family. Because I have distanced myself from certain family members. That's how toxic they were, and still is to this very day. 20 years later, they're still the same. Jennifer Lewis said, if you sit in crap long enough, you stop smelling it. Yeah, you become it.
Mm-hmm. That's how I said it's very true.
Yeah. I've been through this a lot growing up, but especially in my marriage. All my coworkers were always quick to point out how my dialect was polar opposite to how it normally was before meeting him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And careful when you get in a relationship that try to pull you away from certain people in your life, especially the strong people in your life. Be very careful, those type of men and women. If they only want to put it and surround you, just make it about you and just you and them, there's something wrong there. Because look at all the people and friends that you, close friends and family members that you had before them that will help you in situations, that will help you out when you're going through stuff, that will help you out financially if you need something financially. Never ask for it back. Never ask you to give them any props. Never did none of this stuff, but they help you along the way. Even some of them help you find who you are in life. Careful those folks. Be very careful and mindful people like that. Because before you know it, they'll pull you away from all the people around you, and then it's just you. And he can have his way with you, or she can have her way with you. Most men that like to be controlling and abusive, they like to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially away from strong people. Especially they help you build you back up and everything, help you get back on track with your life and stuff like that.
That's exactly what happened to me, Papa Smooth, and luckily I was able to get the heck up out of there.
Yeah. You know, it's serious out here, y'all. It's no game out here. It's no game. This stuff is for real. You know, I see stories all the time. Excuse me. I see stories all the time on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, sometimes on Facebook. of how people are getting killed in relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting abused and beaten badly in relationship. Saying stuff like, if I can't have you, no one else can have you.
Or they try to like use the pretty much like they commit suicide
Yeah,
if they can't have you.
yeah, they commit suicide. They kill the person and then kill themselves.
Or they say they'd do that just so you don't leave him, or
Yeah.
just so you can get back with him or whatever.
Yep. And it's sad, y'all. I'm telling you, it's sad. It's
Hold on.
it starts with pulling you away from those strong people. Then it turns into, you can't wear this because you're attracting attention from others. You should only want my attention, or you're acting a certain way, and you shouldn't act like that because you are a representation of me, and you are not doing anything wrong. This is all means of what they used to control you. That's right. They use that kind of stuff to control you. Heard it all before. Okay, that's a song too. And it's sad, but that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. That's why you got to distance yourself from stuff like that. And another one I like to bring up is teaching others how to treat you. Even though I'll read it again. By being mindful of how people treat you and asserting your boundaries when necessary, you teach others how to treat you with respect and dignity. I had to read it again because that's so important.
Yeah.
So important.
And I'm big on that portion, just because, I mean, obviously y'all know I deal with sickle cell, so my point of view on certain things is different. And obviously Alea and a couple other people that deal with it as well, can agree with me on that, because you get treated differently when you got like a chronic illness or whatever. I mean, everybody get treated differently, yes, but we mean well, and we'll try to teach you like everything you need to know about us and things of that nature. It'd be a lot to it though. It's not easy, I will say that.
You're stronger than you were, and we got you. No,
Got
your
your back.
back, mamas.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
That's right. Another thing is about, it can be an impact on your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Negative treatment from others can take a toll on your mental health and well-being. It's important to prioritize your mental health, and seek support if you're feeling constantly mistreated or undervalued.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see that? Well, y'all can't see it, but y'all hear that? Undervalued, mistreated, or undervalued.
That's a real thing.
That's real right there, y'all. That's no joke. That's real talk right there. Absolutely being mindful of how people treat you is crucial for your well-being and self-respect. Well-being and self-respect. You are really, you really are down a lot. I felt like I had to suffer in silence.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sad. That is sad, I mean, it's serious, y'all.
It was a big factor in both of my instances, but it was seen as overreaction or me trying to seek pity. That's sad. Because you could tell the difference between people that's seeking help and need help and the ones that just want pity.
Yeah.
A pity party.
And a lot of people do a lot of pity parties. There's a lot of pity parties going on out here. When my mother died, I went from being a top priority to no one's priority. And after the second incident, I just went through it alone. Hmm. And that's sad. We go through something alone like that, and it's very sad. You know, it is sad, y'all. I mean, it's this stuff here is it's no joke. You know how people treat you. Watch how they treat you. Pay attention how they treat you. Listen to the words they may say about you. And that's because some people are delusional and blind while others know and will not help you at all.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Much is true, though.
Ultimately, being mindful of how people treat you is about recognizing your own worth and advocating for yourself in all aspects of your life. You got to recognize your own worth. Recognize your own worth. And you start advocating for yourself. What I got to do for myself. People come and people help advance you. And that's true. They help out. But you got to recognize your own worth. You got to advocate for yourself in all aspects of your life, even being loved. Sometimes you may have to be by yourself for a while. Okay. Don't feel like it's the end of the world because you're by yourself for a while. Sometimes getting by yourself is to help heal yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we want to be loved so bad that we miss what's really going on, or you get into on the Christian side, we want to be loved so bad that we miss what God is trying to do. And he's sitting here like, I can't bless you and help you with nothing because you want to be loved by somebody. And can't nobody love you like I can anyway. I took it as a big slap in the face. But now after being out of that environment and looking back, I know that they were the cowards because they knew and willingly decided to turn the blind eye and immediately ruled out someone else's pain and suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad for all these comments because somebody may see this later on. You know, that's why I encourage people to say stuff. Comment and share their experience. We encourage people to do that because somebody see this stuff and they be like, wait a minute, they going through this, they went through that. Man, if they came out, I can come out. We just have to pay attention to this stuff and recognize there's some people out here hurting for real. They don't know how to properly handle a situation like this because in their jaded view, they can't see anything else. They can't. They don't and some of them don't even want to pay attention to anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So in life, how are you going to handle certain things that's going on in your life?
Shoot. Depending on the situation, honestly. But I get it. For some people, it's not easy to just walk away from it. Take a while, but if you can, do it.
Yeah, do it.
Know your self-worth. It's the opposite for me. After losing my dad, my phone stay being blown up. People asking me, am I all right? And what can they do to make me feel better? When all I want now is to be left alone. I keep asking, where were y'all before? No one has answered. No one has a answer. They just, well, we are here for you now. I never understood that.
I haven't been talking much, but I've been watching all of it and taking it in. These are conversations I wish my family would talk to me about.
That's why we have these topics.
Yeah, that's why we have these topics. And we're trying to bring something different. We hear so much about all this other stuff and how this world is really filled up with a whole bunch of drama and stuff like that. But a lot of people like these subjects here, and we're not saying we're the best and we the professionals and stuff like that. We just give our point of view and our own opinion and how we may see certain things and how we may feel about it. But these little talks like this are very necessary. You know, we thank all of y'all that tuned in with us to help talk about this, share your experience and share your comments. If you know somebody or someone you know, seen somebody going through something like this, do not ignore the signs, and more importantly, let them know they're loved and valued. Be strong. That's true.
Right.
Quit pushing it off. Quit pushing it off and sliding it to the side. Like, it's okay. You know, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. Oh, it's not all right. You know how many people have died behind certain things? I had to remove myself from a lot of messy, toxic people. I'm a given person, but people will try to box you in if they now knew that you are not a confrontational person. I've experienced that in church with messy females, and they wonder why people are not going to church. Don't get me started with that though. I'm a kind person, but don't let the smooth taste fool you. Don't try to box me in. I have an alter ego, Amber, and I don't like going there. I think all of us have an alter ego at some point.
Yeah.
I would just like to preface that I'm 24 and no, I'm no longer taking "you're too young to have issues" as I respond. I would ignore it. That's right. It don't matter how young you are, how old you are. It doesn't matter. I knew somebody that was 19, 20 going through something like that. Because the young are the main ones going through these issues now in this generation. Yes, Lord, just y'all, Lord.
Yeah.
Y'all dealing with a whole lot of stuff. We seen it back in the day, but not at this magnitude that it's at now.
So she said, I did all I could to help her out, but she didn't want to leave him. And after a while, and many, many phone calls to the cops, I had to take a step back and let her come on her own. And then she said, exactly.
Mm-hmm. So we see, you know, young people deal with a whole lot of stuff too. Young people deal with a whole lot of stuff more than what some of us older adults do. And for some of y'all to say, "Oh, just pray about it, it'll go away." Prayer helps, but you also need help. I would never say prayer don't help. Prayer helps, but there are people that can help you out of certain situations too. And lastly, I would say this right here: empowerment. Being aware of how people treat you empowers you to make choices about who you allow into your life and how you interact with them. You have the power to surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. You have the power to do that. You have the power to surround yourself with people that will uplift you and support you. You have that power. Sasha Neely, that's all you can do. But let her know your support is indefinite. Just because she didn't accept the help doesn't mean she won't need it in the future. All you can do now is let her know you're always there. Yeah, just let them know you're there. Because some people really ain't gonna change or come out of certain situations till they want to.
Mm-hmm.
But you have the power. You have the power to surround yourself with people that'll support you and uplift you. Those are the people you need to hang around, especially if you have come out of certain situation, a certain relationship. You need those uplifting people.
Really and truly is. I didn't have Brandon as my true best friend. I don't know how I would have handled everything these past couple of years. Same.
Yeah.
You gotta have people like that in your corner.
You got to.
It's only right.
It's easy to be negative. It's easy. There's a lot of people that are negative, A lot of people that you think that are not negative are negative. A lot of people you think that don't talk down to people talk down to people.
She said it one more time, Papa Smooth. People ain't gonna come out of it unless they want to.
If they want to. We all been in certain situations or certain relationship. You didn't leave that relationship until you made up your mind. Yes, she's free now. He passed away due to cancer, leaving her with 4 small children, and her family stepped in to help her care for them. But we all have the power. We all have power. We all have the power to surround ourselves with people that uplift us, and support us. We all have those. The thing is, do you want to be around them like that? Because while everything was happening, I had talked with him about anything because I know how bad it was. And as soon as I was freed from the situation, he didn't act differently or treated me differently. He was there to console me and let me know everything would be all right. We need strong people in our lives, regardless of what you say. You can say all day long, "You strong, I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong." Even the strong need somebody that's stronger than them.
Yeah.
Even the strong need somebody to help them to be strong to survive in this crazy world. This world getting ready to get even crazier. You can say what you want to. This world, and I say this, and I say this a lot. I've been saying it more now. This world is not what you really think it is. This world ain't all about, oh, everybody love me. Everybody don't love you. Everybody don't care for you like that. You can say that all one thing. That includes families and friends. And I'm not talking about nobody's family. I'm not even talking about our own family and friends like that.
Statement.
That's just a general statement. But somebody would take it and say, "Oh man, they saying this and you talking about family." Ain't nobody talking about that, man.
Hell yes, I'm down with you like 4 flat tires.
It's not like that.
You raised an amazing son, Mama and Papa Smooth. I'm truly thankful and honored to have met him. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Too chopped to the throat sometimes, but
I'm honored to meet y'all and stuff like that and be a part of y'all lives. And the things that y'all done to help me be a better person. So the love and everything is reciprocated. What she say? She said, "I'm down here. You like the McDonald's ice cream machine."
Yeah, that machine stay down all the time, boy.
Majority of the time, they just don't be wanting to clean it.
No, they don't want to clean it. That boy.
That's all that is.
That's a whole nother subject right there.
I'm down with all of y'all and God, because none of us would be where we are without him. He said, "Papa Smooth, trust me too." Look, y'all don't get off my neck, man.
Yeah, no, we're gonna tell them anyway. But yeah, assertiveness, being mindful of how people treat you can help you practice assertiveness. Asserting yourself means standing up for your rights and expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs in a respectful way. And I remember I said this one time to somebody, and they couldn't believe what I had said. I said, "You know what?" I said, "My mama is 91 years old." It's okay. I said, I just turned 56. I said, "But I can respectfully check my mama." They said, "What? You yeah." Because some of the stuff that she say is not right. It's because of the teaching from back then. So it's different once I really showed her certain stuff. And my mama didn't say, "Well, I'm your mama. You can't tell me what to do." You can't. She didn't say that. She just respectfully said, "Thank you, son." Because I respectfully checked her. Now, not checked her like that. I respectfully checked her though. "No, mama, that's not right." Some of y'all, your parents been telling y'all the same lie for years, and you still won't say nothing to them. I ain't saying go in there and try to raise all kinds of saying, "Mama, you wrong, Daddy, you wrong. This ain't right." No, you go and say, look, Mama, Daddy, this is what it is right here. I'm respectfully letting you know what it is. Because sometimes they just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't say nothing. If my kids check me, I don't say nothing. No, Daddy, you wrong on this one right here. This it don't. That's not what it is. This is what it is. And I look at it. Oh, okay, then yeah, I'm wrong. Y'all get all in y'all feelings with that right there. I don't know why, but y'all believe that lie to the day you die. And then when your parents leave here, man, my parents lied to me for all these years. Why you didn't say nothing then?
Right. She
I would have respectfully got knocked into
next week.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I got a video of Mando doing almost like a skit related around that. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She said people have to be open to correction. Closed-minded leads to defensiveness at times. Yeah, you do.
Yes, it do.
She said, "I needed that laugh." I'm like, you know, you'll get you a good laugh over here.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, y'all think about that. Think about that for a moment. Y'all think about that for a moment. Be mindful of it. How are the people in your life treating you right now? I'll leave on that note right there. I end it with that note. Think about how the people that's in your life right now treating you. Are you cool with it? Or is it wrong?
If we bone close to, I'm cool. We good.
Are you cool with it? You cool with how they treat you?
Yeah, the people that, yeah, obviously y'all, we locked in.
You cool how they dog you out? Are you cool with that? I'm just asking the question. I just want you to think about it for a moment.
Like I said, I'm gonna just limit how much I give because those who take don't care about amount they take. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna just limit how much I give. Take don't care.
I'm just saying. But my circle, my close circle treats me like family, even though we have no relationship. Hashtag smooth family for life. She said, "Sound like a bomb." Y'all see how they act.
She said, "Yep, y'all funny, Greg. That's why I love y'all."
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
So it's just like that. Now think about it. Take that with you for the rest of the evening. Are you fine and okay with how people treat you right now? Are you cool with it?
She said, "You love us for Papa Smooth."
Yeah.
She said, "You love us forever."
This with y'all. Throw y'all away. So think about it. How people treat you right now, right now, right now. Even your friends, family, girlfriend, boyfriend, even your husband or wife. Do they mistreat you? Do they dog you out and all that kind of stuff?
Papa Smooth, we can't get rid of us.
No, I can't get rid of y'all.
They said, right, we adopted children now.
We ain't signed them papers.
Yeah, you go to the same thing I go do. Just be happening at this point.
Yeah. But you know, Joe can't. We stuck like glue. But yes, y'all think about that. Y'all think about that for a moment, and the rest of the evening, and you want to the rest of the week. Think about it. Are you satisfied with how you're being treated? Stop thinking you can change people. You can't change people. You can't. So as we get ready to exit up out of here, what you got going on, man?
Before I get into that, hold on. She said when you accepted Jesus, right? I'm making the adjustment to my circle as we speak. as goofy as we are, we're signed, sealed, and delivered. At this point, Brandon snuck the paper in for you to sign. Hey, don't throw me in there.
Okay,
But,
so you sound like Nino Brown. I'm going down. We all going down.
But as far as what I got coming up, like I said on mine, got these scripts I'm working on for these films, short and long films and stuff like that. I had dropped the dance video, been in the lab because there's some events and stuff coming up that I may end up participating in. Plus, I'm collabing with some people. Clothing, I mean, I still got the Smooth Shop still open and stuff like that. My book, the old one plus the new one I'm working on, but the old one is still available for purchase on Amazon. Yeah, slowly transitioning into the gaming. Well, I mean, I've been a gamer, but actually making content as far as that goes. So I'm transitioning into that. I'm still gonna be doing all this stuff, of course, but I'm trying, some new stuff. So it's a lot. She said, "Yes, King Brandon, Papa Smooth, Princess is here to stay."
Y'all see what I have to deal with? And skip it. We're all going down, Titanic style, and then coming right back up. That's right. That's right. We're gonna go down like a submarine. They think we sunk, but we're gonna come right back up, full blast, full steam ahead. I'm gonna push all levels straight up forward.
Yeah.
Well, y'all funny. Y'all see this we have to deal with.
She said, "You always."
Oh, no, now you want to throw the old love part in there. My heart ain't weak like that. I'm just messing with y'all. I love them too. Yeah, I listen in on a lot of their conversations, y'all. Sometimes I sneak in on TikTok. They don't know I'm in there unless somebody see me and they acknowledge that I'm in there. Yeah. But I listen to them. They talk.
This family got to be invested in sticking around.
Stick around. Welcome to the family. So what I got going on, we should be back. We'll be back tomorrow for open mic night. We probably at 6:00 tomorrow. And then we might go back to 7. We try to make room and make it easy for, like, we have our co-hosts on. They can get on at 6. They get on 6. They get on 7. They get on at 7 with us. Definitely stick around, Sugar. I promise you'll love it here. Yeah, you'll love it here. They something special, and I mean that in a good way. I stay in the chat where I'm safe and can see now. You always stay in the chat, but I'm
gonna start running back up TikTok live again. I just gotta get in order.
And we'll be back tomorrow for the open mic night. So welcome, and we'll be back then for that tomorrow. Oh, and plus I'm starting a Positive Friday segment. We may have guests sometime, may not, depending if I'm off, because I do work. I do have a job. And starting at the Positive Friday segment. Some will probably be pre-recorded, but it's much needed. Try to give you something positive before we go into the weekend.
I'm talking about TikTok, obviously. I gotta know what you go through.
Nah, I'm gonna pop in. That's why I like easing in so you won't know. Most time Kitty catch me coming in. That's how y'all be knowing.
Like I be seeing your name. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
I be waiting to see.
Sometimes I try to slide in when the conversation is really going. That's when I try to slide in, because that's when I be want to hear. And yeah, I slide in undetected like a step play. But yeah.
I'm trying to get him there.
But yeah, you start that the Positive Friday, blessed beyond measure. It's a Positive Friday thing, y'all. And I feel like it's gonna be pretty good. And a couple people I ran across, they said they feel like it's gonna be something special, and it's just gonna be positive before we go into the weekend. Yeah, Kid always see it. It's been a couple times Kid didn't see me pop in. Oh, I ain't gonna let y'all know. Y'all think I'm just gonna pop up now. You're gonna pop up because y'all looking now. I'm gonna wait. But that's gonna be a good thing for us. We all can see you come in, Papa Smooth, name come up from That's all right. I have slipped in a couple times. Y'all didn't see me come in there. Because once y'all knew, once Keita told y'all I was in, the whole conversation tried to change. No. But yeah, I'm gonna start that. We're gonna start that segment going and hope it bless someone. And everybody that's on YouTube. We on YouTube too. So y'all check us out. You got people that's not on social media, you give them our YouTube channel. And we're gonna start putting that up too. We're gonna be on TikTok, we're gonna be on Instagram, we're gonna be
Facebook,
on YouTube.
just about everything.
We're gonna try to be on everything. I know I got my 1,000 followers, so I can start going on TikTok now and everything. So y'all be on the lookout for that because we're gonna start doing that too. Start doing that on Sundays too. We just set up our other equipment that we got here. And we just thank everyone, thank our supporters. We always thank our supporters. Thank each and every one of y'all for coming on, sitting in with us. We just like family. We just like sitting around at the table, just talking. Just like family for coming in. Thank you for all the supporters that's always supporting us with monetary, gifts, money and stuff. You see stuff behind it that was given to us right there. But we do give back. And all the people that did donate on my birthday, I'd like to thank y'all. I gave the money to some people that need it. I'm not always trying to get this. I don't ask for money for me. We try to give back. May not be much like a lot of people do, but we try to give back as much as we can. And we trying to help people at the same time.
Yeah, they
appreciate it. And we try to help people at the same time. So we did give my birthday. I started this about a couple years ago, on my birthday, and I be thankful that I do be alive. But on my birthday, I normally ask for the cash app so I can bless somebody else on my birthday, or somebody, a family that I need, or somebody that's just in need that I may hear about. Somebody may mention it to me. That's what I try to do, to try to be a blesser. Try to bless folks at the same time. So we appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through and sitting around supporting and sharing your thoughts and your comments on here, because somebody may hear this and that may see it later, or it may help somebody. They may even run across it, since we're on YouTube now. So all y'all that's commenting, some of the people on in the YouTube streets, as they call it, may see this and they may be going through the very same thing that you came out of, and it may help them and help them to grow and help them to come out. But think about it on our way out of here. Do you know your worth? And are you satisfied on how people are treating you as of today? Are you satisfied?
She said, I always come through no matter what I'm doing or how bad I'm feeling. I'll be here. I love y'all. We love y'all too.
Yeah, and we appreciate it. I appreciate it. We appreciate you each and every day. So y'all check it out. Y'all be on the lookout for on Fridays. It's a Positive Friday thing, and because I can do it, I can pre-record it, and I can set a time for it to come on. So be looking between now. I'm trying to set it for 9:30. If I pre-record it, try to set it for 9:30 to come on. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And I'm just gonna say some positive stuff. Talk about some positive things.
Mixtape dropping. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, before we came on, he was over here trying to bust a rap, y'all. So yeah, he's over here trying to bust a rap. But yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that right there, and stay tuned. Tell a friend about us. Tell people how to share this. We may not be big, we may not be all that, but we are somebody just like everybody else is. We are somebody just like you all are. Because if it wouldn't have been for you all, it would just be us.
Yeah.
So we thank you all too. Now I'm gonna get out of here.
I love you, Daddy.
What? I ain't mess with y'all. We finna roll out anything else, man.
I love you.
Y'all know I do. We just out of here. We love y'all. We holler at y'all. See y'all on the flip side. Come through tomorrow. Check us out on Open Mic Night. We just do some random talks, and we talk about some of the stuff that's going on in this world, that's happening in this world. So y'all check us out back then. He gonna let us know if he gonna do something
Sunday.
next
yeah.
Sunday, because he got all these appointments and stuff going on and coming up.
If I don't,
I still may
he still-
may do his
yeah,
and mine.
y'all
if
just
he
see
don't.
me do, my intro and outro.
So if I do, y'all come through and help me out on his stuff. So
yeah,
and everything. But we get ready to get up out of here, and we'll holler at y'all.